V. Whoop, what's this? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me turn this around. Okay. Oh shoot, let me clean up the dang lands, bro. Alrighty. So real quick while you guys are tuning in, I'm gonna go ahead and start picking some sounds that I will be using. Hold on. Let me get on the Wi-Fi real quick. There we go. Time is it? It's 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a minute, but while you guys are getting notifications and whatnot, I'm gonna go ahead and pick out some sounds. I'm gonna put these on like this. Okay, like that. Hold on, just like this. That way you guys can also hear. You guys probably can't hear that. Let me see. Let me just put this around this. I can hear. Let's just do this for a second. I'm gonna be picking some sounds real quick. Let me turn this up from here. Multi-band compressor. Presets mix. Holy cow, that's loud. Alright, yeah, let me load up some sounds. And we're gonna see whatever you guys decide. I'm gonna see if I can make a beat within that parameter. Let's see first. Let me see what we got. Let me turn this around so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hold on now. Alright. There we go. Move this a little bit over. There we go. Alright. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Now, let me go ahead and put this on, these headphones on right here, and we're gonna get started. Oh wow, I got some people in the live stream. What's up, guys? Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna do this. All right. So right now, I'm gonna be picking. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys decide what type of beat we should make. I'm gonna try to make a decent beat, but no promises. All right. I'm not that good. If you guys hadn't noticed. So, whichever one of you guys. Let me see. Hold on. Let me flip this around. 1 minute. Come on. There we go. All right. So. All right. Anyone? So whoever's in the chat right now or on the stream, I'm gonna be taking some suggestions as to what type of beat we're gonna be making, and we're gonna see if it'll turn out, worthwhile. But I'm gonna be going back and forth. You guys are gonna be able to hear. Thankfully, I got my headphones on my phone. All right. Well, some hair in my mouth. Okay, so let's go and flip this over. You guys will be able to see what I'm doing, kinda. Don't worry, the stream will get better as I progress. But this is good. For me, this is good enough. Let's go ahead and pick some sounds. So this is what I usually do first, guys. I usually like to start off with a type of sound, like a, let me see, hold on. Whoops. Hold on. So, if you're wondering what it takes to make a song for Mark Rober, I use this keyboard to somewhat make a melody right? Or I'll go in here. Hold on, this is very high. Right? Sometimes I'll click in a melody. So like I'll start with, usually what I'll do is I'll start with a chord progression. So like I don't really know what this sounds right now because I just clicked it in, but I'll start with a chord sound. Right? And then from there I just play with it until I come up with something, you know, decent. Right? And then let's lower it a little bit because to me that sounds a little bit high. Right? You get the idea. But right now, let's see what we got. So anyone in the chat right now wants to let me know what type of beat to make so we can get started. I'm gonna go ahead and load up some instruments though. I like to use stock sounds because they are honestly some of the best sounding drums. So like for instance, okay, maybe not those, maybe not these, but let's do snares. Definitely you'll get like a really good sounding snare from here. But it honestly, I start off with the idea as to what kind of beat I'm going to be making, and from that genre I will start picking the type of sounds that beat requires. So I think for this one, what's up, Columbia's? Hey, bro, could you do a bit of the back rooms? What is it? What do you mean? You talking about like the movie? Because if so, I don't really know the soundtrack to that. I'd have to listen to it for a bit. But maybe just describe it to me too. That way I can get an idea as to what toys. Jesus. Toys. You guys want toys? What do you guys think? Anyway, let me just go ahead. Let me go ahead and start picking out. Let me start off with a. I'm gonna do the quick little hip hop beat. Is what I'll do. I'm gonna just do a quick beat just so you guys know what how this kind of works, and then from there maybe you guys decide what other beat I should make. So this is what I'll do. I'm just gonna go ahead and make something. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's start off with some drums first. All right, big dogs. Is okay. Let's do something right here. Whoops. Go ahead and figure out what kind of kick to use. Terrible. These kicks probably all sound the same to you guys, but when you actually have like headphones on and whatnot, you can kind of hear the little differences. The differences in how these sounds sound. Hey Clay, you in here? All right, let's do this one. Make a beat entitled Wubby. Freaking heck. And yeah, it takes a bit. Alright. What do you have here? Nuhum Damas. What's up, Nuhum? Hey, how's it going? Fellow streamer. What's going on? Alright. So if you're just tuning in, I'm just kind of loading up sounds and figuring out what kind of genre to make. I was first picking out my sounds, and then from there I just kind of make a beat. So like what I usually do personally is I'll start off with a plugin, right? And then I go in here and sometimes I will just type in a melody, right? Or just click in, which is what I did here. Dude, you know what? I'm just gonna use this. Jesus. And there you go. That's how you kind of come up with a 4-bar chord loop. And then from here, just kind of figuring out that last part, you know? Let me see. Hold on. Let me turn it towards you so you folks can see better. Nice. Okay, dude, I'm just gonna keep this. This is gonna turn into a nice little lo-fi beat. Change the sound up though, you know? What do you guys think? Speed this up. Dang, it's that sound again. that's what we got right now. Hold on, some freaking hell on ice here. Okay, so we got this main melody right now, and I'm not really sure. I'll probably end up changing the sound to make it sound cooler. Probably like a like some xylophone. All S to give it a strum sound. There's a way to do like dual video on here. I don't know. Okay. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Alright, hold on now. Okay, now let's see how I can figure how to make this doper. Let's see, let's change the sound. I don't really like it. And yes, this is literally the process where I take forever to decide what sound to use. Let me see how long. There we go. Let's bring this down. Let's change this up. Snare for a second, jeez, man. Real. Jesus. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can make this sound a little bit cooler. Whatever that means. Let's figure it out. Okay. So, see if we can add some like halftime. Usually what I'll do is like experiment with the timing of it. So I'm going to just, let's see, hold on. Hold on. What do you guys think? Trash? Clay? What do you think? 3197. Yeah, let's do that. Scoot this laptop a little bit over. Okay. Let's go. let me go ahead and see if I can come up with a second melody. Embracing this again. Hold on. Okay. Man. That sounds ugly. Crazy. Okay. Whoa. Driveway is blocked. What the heck does that mean? I'm just kidding. Let me go ahead and add some beautiful instruments. Like, let's just go back and act this kickback. Let me go ahead and flip this over so you cats can see. Hold on 1 second. Jesus. Alright, hold on. Let me scoot this back and then put this more into the shot for you chaps. There we go. There we go. And so again, what I do here takes a bit. Me personally, I just like to go back and forth to this. And then from here, we end up with just like any kind of percussion. Hey, what do you have here? I don't know how to say your name, hey, but thank you. Okay, and then from here, I would like to just add percussion sounds, just randomly. Oops, lower this a little bit. Okay, hold on. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, I may not end up keeping all this, but I like to just add a bunch of stuff randomly. And then from there, I just start removing. But first, I gotta add. Like from here, let's do this. Look. No, let's do this. My bad. And then. Turn this down, kind of. I don't really like it. No, it's okay. I don't like that. I don't like that pan sound. Okay, let me see if I can find some like actual instruments. Like no. Downloads. I know I got some downloads right here. Okay. I downloaded my own record, okay? Yes, let's use this. And then let's just make sure that it's in here. And let's cut this in half. Actually, let's go ahead and cut this all around. And just kind of throw in some pieces in there. Oops. Okay. Okay. Let's solo these two. Jeez. Hold on. Let me take the static out of this. Okay. Noise profile acquired. Okay, right now I'm just taking the static out and let's go ahead and just accept. Let's take a listen. A little better. Alright, let's go ahead and throw that in there. Alright. Turn this way the heck down. I have to cut this in half again. All right. And give some space for that clap. It's just what I usually just do. I don't know. All right, let's try this. Listen to this. See, now let's work on the melody again because I feel like there's definitely a some room for improvement right there. All right. Now, what could I do here? Let me see. Okay. All right. So, Jesus. Ouch. All right. So, come on, let's think. Now, what kind of melody could be great to accompany that main melody? This is tricky for me. This is where I spend a good amount of time just freaking trying to figure it out, you know? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay. No, I need something cool, man. What could we do? Let's see if we can just find a different, let's switch this out. I guess Omnisphere. But I'm not really sure though. Hey, anyone in this like chat wanna throw in some recommendations? Alright. Alright. Oops. Alright, so what I like to do, and I'm trying to find a second melody to go with the first one. So like right here, Omnisphere, I'm just gonna see if I can try to, one, find a good sound, but also come up with a great melody to accompany this four chord loop. Something cooler. Let's see if we can find something, man. Keyboard. Nope, let's find something cooler. This is where I take this is where my time fades. Try to find decent sound, but let's go ahead and take this out. Jeez, man. Actually, you know what? I know exactly what to do. One second, this thing's loading. I don't know why. Anyway. Okay. Okay, let me pick out. Okay, sorry, my bad. I'm just kind of, oh shoot. It's not good. Okay. I think I'm gonna just try to see if I can turn this into like a lo-fi beat, because those are always just easy to just like throw up, you know? Alright. Let's do that. Let's try to make something chill. Sorry. This is what I'll do, look. Let me go ahead and let me flip this so you guys can see. Alright. Alright, this is about time where so I have my main melody. See if I can add a little bit more, whoops, a little bit more to what I have. Make it something cooler. Just start adding little notes here and there. Whoops. See if I can add some sort of pad. Let's do this. Might be one. Alright. Sorry, let me go ahead and get an actual shot. I feel like you guys seem to like that better. You guys can see me. Alright, ready? We're gonna finish this beat. Alright, guys. This beat's so like chill, it's making me tired. Alright. Okay. Let me just see if I can finish this beat out, guys. I'm gonna lock in and just make this a quick little beat. How long has this beat taken me? Oops, let's see. 40 minutes. Jeez. Okay. Ready. What the hell? Hold on. None. Let's close this right here and there we go. What's up, guys? The heck's going on? OMG, emojis. Oh, really? I think it should be. I think you should be able to comment on it. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you. This beat is like, it's pretty like chill. It's like making me sleepy. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know. Yeah, I think. Let me see. Oh, dang. Yeah, jeez. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. I'm like, I'm kind of stuck. I feel like this beat should be a little bit more, more to it, you know. But I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can just finish it and maybe hopefully come up with another, like some other melody to make it feel complete. If that makes any sense. But so far, yeah, it sounds pretty solid. Like I could see this potentially being like a really cool little lo-fi beat. Okay. Let me see. Oops. Let's turn this around. Like this. Put this back on. Alright. My bad. There we go. Okay, and then from here on out, so if I struggle too long to make like a melody, usually I'll just like, all right, let me just keep it moving, go ahead and build this out a little bit more. Okay, so here I like to put my melody on top. Okay, and then from here I kind of just work out the layout. So I'll go ahead and start. So like if this were the beginning of a song that would eventually be sent out, I'll usually like get the intro started, and then it kind of from here it sometimes the picture on like what this should sound like starts to reveal itself. So like right here I'm feeling it should sound, so this little intro should have like extra like texture or something. Let's see. Jeez, it's very loud. Like some sort of background music, like static, I guess. Kind of like this. Turn it down though, because it's gonna be too loud. Kind of what I like to do is kind of carve out a little space for that snare. I don't know why. It just makes it seem really I don't know. I like it. I like when you can just, when there are little pauses in the beat kind of made out for little snares like this. So let's hear this out. Let's hear it. You probably won't be able to notice it, but anyway, let's see. It still kind of matters in a sense. But anyway, yeah, man. So like essentially when I started the stream, I was saying like, yeah, I'm just gonna start on a beat, and I was originally gonna let the viewers choose what kind of genre, because then it'll kind of it kind of gives me an easier way to make a beat if I have like, make it sound like, I don't know, hip hop or whatever. But anyway, I just kind of made this. If you like watch the stream from the beginning, I kind of just clicked in this melody. And then usually if I don't have my piano keyboard, I will just do this. Hold on. Turn this on. And then I will just like tap this right here. And make a melody like that. But here, I just clicked it in. But anyway, let's see if I can. This is missing something, but it's an okay beat as is, Maybe like some sort of trumpet, huh? Hold on. Some sort of horn type of sound. Oops. Okay. What do we have here? Let's do some long sounds. Turn this down a bit. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I might. Let me see if I can come up with something. This might take me a bit, but I'm gonna stick with these little horn sounds for now. No, let's go back, slow it down. See if we can slow it down, and then let's see. Hold on. Maybe change the instrument. to like the. Let's see. For this sound, for me to use a sound like this, I would have to come up with a melody that I just is an absolute yes. But yeah. Whoops. Hold on. There we go. Okay, but they may not go together well. Hold on. I almost want to like restart and just keep the drums, but hold on. I do like this. I do like what we have here, but sometimes, like in the middle of a beat, I might get inspired and do something completely different. Okay, this is it right here. Just watch. Hold on. Oops. To me, that sounds really nice. Now, let's go ahead and go with a little bit lower sound. Let's go. Hold on. Turn this, reset this. What are we on? Staccato. Let's go back. Okay. Let me see. So what I'll do, like, so if I have this just completely different melody, now what I do is I'll try to find the key to this song, because I'm like, I don't really know what is what here, so I'm just trying to guess what notes that all sound good here. So what I'll do is I'll play it and then try to find the right notes that go in here, so I can then just play along and stumble upon a good melody. There you go. Yeah, so that's usually how I do it. Very slow, but sometimes it turns out okay. second. No, no, no. I need the attack to be increased in here because it's so slow. How would I do that? Attack. I don't see it. I'll just nudge it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, thank you. So this is a lot based on feeling yes. Yeah, for me anyway. I have no like music theory at all. Like I have no idea as to like how music works and all that. Honestly, my entire career has kind of just been like stumbling upon the right melodies. But yeah. Hold on. Let's see like this. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. How did I do this? Okay. Okay, let's see, Control L. Okay, so here what I like to do is I usually try to experiment always, so I'll always throw in this little halftime thing which slows it down. Nah, let's just keep it like this. that's not too bad. Um, and then from here, probably just add other sounds like 808s. This is a my favorite song right here. Look at that.
5.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Let me see what I like to do in a beat like this. I like to add. I don't know if you were here when I did this mess right here, right? Anyway, what I usually do is once I have an established melody, I like to kind of go into it and add a bunch of like little random sounds like that. Yeah, absolutely. I know. Yeah, it takes me a bit to like one make the beat, but also just to like even be comfortable with just like being okay with it. Not like if I wanted to live stream this, one, it's gonna take a long time, and two, it's probably gonna be boring. But that was like the part for me that just took a minute to like, you know, get comfortable with like the stream has been on for like an hour, and just now, you know, I maybe have something that's like decent. But yeah, hold on, let me plug in my laptop. But yeah, oh shoot. Anyway, yeah, the process for me personally takes a really long time. Um, just uh, otherwise I have like 100 ideas that are just unfinished, like maybe 300 or 400 ideas that are in my software. And sometimes, like when I can't make anything, I'll just like, all right, let's go back to idea, whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me just go ahead and finish it. And yeah, it's a process for me, just because I'm I'm not naturally musically gifted. But yeah, this is what takes a long time for me. But let's see. So anyway, so back here on this beat, yeah. So I like to just add. It's called like foley. So like random little, almost ASMR type of sound. Just like random little instruments. And honestly, even this beat too. Yeah, yeah. So it can have, but also yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that yeah, it's because this isn't really like something that I would imagine a lot of people would want to just watch, you know. But yeah, I know I would one day would have to make something like this just because. Um, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of my audience is. Yeah. Well, yeah. 400. I've got here. Let's see. Look, open. Oh, let me save this real quick. Let me title this stream cook-up. Okay, so look, check this out. So yeah, look, all these are unfinished ideas. I don't know how you can't see that, but yeah, these are all. I'm just scrolling down right now. These are all unfinished ideas, like just over the years. Some of these I'm sorry, a majority of these are just kind of not good at all, genuinely. Um, but that's yeah, and there you go, and that's it right there. Look, see, it's got to be about. I mean, I could look right here actually. Hold on, I'm curious myself. Yeah, no, naturally gifted in the sense that like if you put me in front of a piano, there's nothing that I could like whip up immediately. ImageLine, FL Studio, projects. Oh yeah. Oh, actually, almost 400. Right here, I don't know if you can see. It says Total items count 354 right here. 354 unfinished ideas. And then my finished folder is down here. And I have about 600 finished songs. Yeah, and that's what I was like. Like the past like 4 streams was like me just playing like finished unreleased songs. Because I get a bunch, and not all of them are good or like release worthy. But I would love for 10 of them to just be out in the world. But I do have some that I plan on releasing probably in like September and whatnot. And actually, on the last stream, I had somebody who like, I guess like they had their bird pick the the beat that they wanted me to release. I don't know. It was kind of cool. But yeah, I'll be releasing that beat soon. But anyway, so like the main melody to this sounds really good. It has potential, it really does. There's just a few things here that I would just not, I don't know, maybe change the sound, maybe, I don't know. Like, hold on, let me see. Let's go ahead and replace this with like keys. Right. Okay. This little piano instrument's really good because it like if you have a good melody, it'll sound good as just piano. See, and to me this doesn't sound too good on here. If you have a good melody, it'll sound good on this play. To me, this is okay. Actually, it sounds not bad. Okay, and then let's see. Yeah, let's see. This is a process because right now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what. Oh yeah, I remember. I was gonna add some 808s. Let's see. Okay. So what I usually do, I've really got to organize my sounds because that's kind of what messes me up too. So in terms of 808s, let's go to. So what I'll do sometimes is I will hold on. Let's see. I'll probably would just like actually use a guitar bass. Bass guitar right here. And then a little cheat code is I just kind of copy this melody over and then paste it and then just keep just like the low notes like that. Hold on. Bass guitar right there. There we go. And then you may not be able to hear it. So like if I move up an octave, you'll be able to hear it. Obviously, it wouldn't sound good just as is. I'd have to do a little bit of like editing, kind of. So what I would do here, turn it back down, and then let's go ahead and throw this in the mixer. Whoops. So So this is my bass right here, and so what I would do is I'll usually go ahead. I three things that I'll do is throw this little EQ on there, which what it does is kind of highlights the frequencies, and then I usually will just kind of cut it off right there. Oops. And then I will add this right here. Rooster tail, what's up, man? And then I will add some distortion, but not too much distortion because then it's not even, it sounds awful. But yeah, so I have a preset, and then you can kind of hear it better. And to me, it's still kind of, the notes kind of don't sound right, but I don't know. That's in the deeds. All right, let's listen to this. Hold on. Okay, let's see. This doesn't seem. Okay, that's probably what it is. Let's go ahead and whoops. All right, guys. Let's see what we got. There we go. I should add a comb beat like the beat I did for Origins. Yeah. So this one actually, it's wild. This is the original. So when I first started this stream, I started off with this little melody right here. Right, and I was like, yeah, this is nice, but it's kind of chill and slow, and it was okay. And I had this drum. And I was like, oops. It was all right. I don't know. I would like for there to be like another melody or something, but I ended up like just whipping this one up too, and it sounded a little bit more hype, and I kind of liked it. And so honestly, I'm somewhat torn in a way. This beat is like it's in two different directions, and I don't know what to do. But yeah, both ideas actually have huge potential to be like a decent lo-fi one, or like some like hip hop vlog type of beat that I would send to Casey. But yeah, it's tough. You know what? Dang, I would like to show you some like cool beats that I have, but I need to finish this beat. But anyway, yeah, it won't take long. It's not really, personally, like I would not like. It would take too long and it'd be like too boring if I actually made this into like a decent. Okay, yeah, we'll hear them. Yeah, I'll do that. See, like what I would do here. Like I don't know. I just know this is missing like a second melody, or like changing the instrument sounds to make it nicer. But anyway, this is okay. Like I will definitely come back to this beat like sometime in the future and finish this up, and then finish that lo-fi one up. But wanted to show you guys, like, this is the beat that I will be releasing in like 2 weeks or so. It was on a previous stream. I actually sent this one over to Casey Neistat. Hold on. It's loading. Alright. Yeah, I'll play you guys the this is this is the main melody that I started off with right here. Very nice. Anyway. Oops. Right here. And so yeah, so we have that main piano melody, and then we have the bass melody right there. And from there, it gets pretty nice. I like it. I sent this over to Casey, and he liked it too. Let's go ahead and listen to this bad boy. Oh yeah, that's a sick beat too. You know what? That song, man, I'm really surprised like that no one else like took off with it, because I genuinely like that song. Like, I will listen to it willingly in my spare time, because it's personally, I think it's that good. Yeah, it's very simple, but it's a catchy melody. It sounds really good. Yeah, very simple. Oh, thanks. Yeah, top five. It's honestly like simple, but I kind of like it pretty a good amount. But a Rooster Tail, I was telling LeFay, I was actually showing him how many songs they have, and I didn't realize it was actually a lot more than I thought too. Here, like, I'll show you real quick. So like I was saying, I have I have a bunch of unreleased songs, but like right here, all these ideas is about, it was like almost 400 unfinished ideas that I've just accumulated over the years, and finished songs I have about 600. I think I have 600 songs that are finished, and like, I need to release all my stuff, man. For sure. But yeah, let me show you guys, see if I can find something else that's worthwhile. I need to plug in my laptop. 1 second. See, I started off making hip hop beats when I first got into like music. This is one right here that I was working on. Pretty cool, but let's see. Actually, this one's alright. This one, yeah, I don't know. I'm not. Oh, what's up, Veronica? um, I I like to release. I don't know. I've been conflicted because I know a lot of my audience is I don't know, may not listen to like hip hop like that, and I also don't really listen to a whole lot of it as well anymore. Um, but yeah, what's up, guys? I'm really glad you guys made it to the chat or to the stream. I mean, but yeah, what's your question? Oh, let me play this beat real quick. Listen. Yes, yeah. I was just telling the rest of the guys here on the stream that in my previous stream, your bird picked out. I just played it actually. They picked out the song that I'm gonna release. But yeah. Yes, yeah, it'll be released roughly like 2 weeks or so. Just cause it takes like that long for like I use DistroKid. Plants vs Zombies Rooftop. Oh, Dizzy, yeah, that song is like classic. I think everyone knows that one. That one's a really good song, you know. This reminds you of Plants vs Zombies. Let's see. I like this melody though. It turned out really nice. No, you're good. I'll be streaming. I don't know if I'll stream every day, but you know, maybe 5 days a week, like Monday through Friday. I don't know. I'll see you. I'll see you then. This one actually was a song that I sent to Mark. Oh, let me show you guys something. So, if you know who Cleo Abram is, I was talking to her manager. I don't know, somebody who works for her. I was like having a meeting with her, and oh dang, I deleted it. But this song was gonna be on. Actually, hold on. Let me get that on here so you guys can get the full effect. Replace with video. Where is it? Video player. W song. Thank you, man. Okay, so check this out. I had this song. Let me hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Right here. So initially, you know, there's the good chance that I'm probably not. I mean, for good reason, I'm not gonna be making music for Mark because, you know, he's got like 400 of my songs, you know. But anyway, so I've been trying to get to a chance to work with Cleo. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes silence can be good, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But let me play this right here. Like this is like kind of the process of when I am making something for like content. Let me see if this actually plays. Hold on.
How deep the ocean really is.
Now, I don't know why this like is so choppy. Like the video is like not wanting to play crispy. But this is a Cleo Abram short, and this little beat kind of. In all honesty, it was like for Mark originally, but it fits this video so well. I need to like post a short about it.
How how deep the ocean really is. Imagine you walk off the coast into the water. At 10 meters, or 33 feet deep, you're already experiencing an entire additional atmosphere of pressure. At 214 meters, you're passing the verified record for a human diver with no equipment. At 830, you're the depth of the tallest building on Earth. And at 1,000 meters down, no light from the surface is getting to you anymore. And you're only about a tenth of the way down, 1,220 meters, and you're in the territory of the deepest military submarines that we know about. At 3,800 meters, you hit the Titanic, and just above it is where the infamous OceanGate submersible imploded. The deepest recorded natural point is 10,984 meters.
I like how this turned out.
6.8 miles. You might have heard of this point. This is Challenger Deep. If you put Mount Everest into the water upside down, there would still be over a mile until you got to the bottom. The ocean is just amazing. And there's a brand new way to see what's living down there. So you gotta watch this video.
Yeah.
How deep the ocean really is. Imagine you walk off the coast into the water. At 10 meters.
Yeah, anyway, I thought this was really cool. Or, you know, I thought it matched the vibe really well.
Understand.
Hold on. Let me turn this down. This is a really good track. And obviously you can tell it was originally for Mark, because I always use, as you know by now, a lot of the songs have this cello sound. Quite literally almost every Mark Rober song. It has, you know, anyway, I made it for Mark originally, but the melody and sometimes the cello kind of gives off like sea shanty ocean vibes. No, not yet. I have a hunch that in the future, definitely gonna be working with her. Just cause I just have a hunch. But anyway, yeah, this is a really good little beat. I think I'll probably see if I can make like a pretty engaging short video and post it on my channel. I definitely need to anyway. Trying to see what else we got. This is finished beats. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, and she works with all like, and I mean this like genuinely, she works with some really talent. Like obviously there's like Extreme Music and, you know, what is that one? Epidemic Sound, and there's this other actual musician who works for what's his name? Johnny Harris. His name is Tom Fox. He's a talented musician, and yeah, he does some stuff for her, but I think I definitely got a good shot at working with her. But yeah. Hold on, let's see. Actually, here, let me play you guys. I don't know if any of you guys here are Casey Neistat fans. Let me play you this one beat that was in a recent video of his. Mind you, like I said, I make a lot of terrible tracks as well. And this is one of those tracks that I was like, I'm just gonna finish it and send it. And it ended up being on his channel. It was not, I didn't like it, but it was like kind of like weird. Yeah, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for hopping on. I definitely need to, you know, cut the stream too in like a little bit, because I'm gonna be reaching 2 hours. But let me show you this little beat real quick. It's a little piano. Actually, in some ways, this kind of gives off like Mark Rober feel. But anyway, it ended up sending it to Casey, and he used it. See you, LaFay. I'll see you around, man. It's kind of corny little beat. I don't know. Listen to this right here. It was a quick beat. You can tell like it's just a few little instruments: piano, bass, drums. Like. Alright, I'm gonna this is probably the last beat that I'm gonna play because I'm gonna get going, guys. And this is actually a sick stream. Turned out a lot better than I anticipated, honestly. 1980s cartoon pop remix. Yeah, I know, man. It was a weird little beat. It was okay, but I was like, yeah, whatever. Let me send it. I already made the dang thing. Yeah, it was on one of his videos. I can't remember what it was. Oh, actually, if you're a Casey Neistat fan, he's talking. It's his video about J Lo. So that was like maybe like a month ago. But yeah, it was on there. This one is the last beat that I'm gonna share with you guys. This is like some. It's like a hip hop beat. Honestly, this had way more potential. I kind of just like sometimes I will like rush a beat and just to get it done, you know. Which I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes I need to go back and make actual decent music, but sometimes I just have to finish stuff too. Like, that sounds really good. Let's what the heck? Oh, new shirt. Oh, sometimes what I'll do, you see this right here. To like save me some mental fatigue is I'll take old beats like this and I'll say, okay, this is the intro, this is the verse, you know, whatever, chorus, verse, or this is the chorus, but this is like, I don't know, the intro too, I guess. I put that in there sometimes to help me like section it off. But anyway, let's listen to this beat. Yeah, this is actually fire. Actually, that was okay. Not bad, honestly. Pretty good. But anyway, let me go ahead and see if we can like, you know, final words of the stream. I had actually had a decent. I had actually had a good time. The beats that I actually made, I'm probably gonna go back and see if I can finish them. You know. Two decent ideas. But anyway, I'm gonna log off soon, man. Now that no one's here in the stream, hold on. Let's see if I can go ahead and exit like this, man. For some reason, it does not give me the option to like click. Come on, man. Oh, come on, I had it. There we go. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.